Alrighty, so part 3 of what if Deku was the Ghost Rider. So last time we left off, Deku and Uraraka. Well, Deku just dropped Uraraka off of the house. Then he went to his house. And this one something weird happens. Once he goes to sleep, he has a weird dream. There's one man in front of him, and he has the same power as him, the Ghost Rider. But something's very, very odd. Instead of having the typical, the regular fire, he has blue fire. Deku's like, what's wrong with this rider? And then the blue rider says, wake up. Then Deku wakes up saying, what just happened? Not really thinking about it. Deku gets ready, gets breakfast and everything. Then he drives the UA. Because like I said, a couple days ago, he did get his driver's license, everything, blah blah blah. If you didn't hear the video, then so yeah, I didn't waste your time completely. God damn it, I didn't do my job correctly. Oh yeah, about the what if Deku was a Saiyan reborn in a world of magic. I need you to tell me who I ship Deku with. And please no gay shipping, cause I've been hearing that crap for the past month because of my friend. Please, Lord, no gay stuff. Either way, let's continue. So, driving the UA. Aizawa comes to the door. He didn't get damaged this time because, Deku brought out his army, saying, an army versus an army. Sounds good to me. And then he took the Nomu's dead body and experimented on him. And then he made it to the Nomu was basically one of his men, basically part of his army. And I swear to God, okay. So, everyone looks at Deku with daggers, just saying, what did you do with the USJ? Deku saying, I don't know what you're talking about. And then Ida notices a bottle inside Deku's, backpack. And you guys can already get this, what this bottle is. Ida saying, what is that bottle? Deku getting scared saying, what bottle? Ida saying, saying, the one in your backpack. Then Bakugo comes up behind him, tackles him, not Bakugo, because he promised to keep it a secret. Todoroki comes up behind him, tackles him to the ground. Ida grabs the bottle, and they see it's alcohol. Ida's saying, what are you doing with this? Deku getting up saying, I can explain, grabs the bottle and throws it into the portal. And Deku saying, what bottle? That's when Mr. Aizawa comes to the door saying, I heard. Deku saying, I can explain. Aizawa saying, that means explain. Bakugo did it with me. Bakugo saying, you fucking rat. And then everyone looking at Bakugo saying, what? And then Deku hand signs to him, code red, basically saying, I'm gonna open a portal and me and you are gonna both jump through it. A portal opens. They both start running towards it. Bakugo running like the tomorrow. Deku trying to avoid Ida. Because, he's running with a reciprocal burst. Saying, get over here. Deku running for dear life. And I'm gonna say he's faster than Ida. And I'm gonna say he's a little bit more faster when he's on reciprocal burst. And they're able to both make it through the portal. They're like, that was close. And then when they look back, they notice a hand through the portal, and like they're trying to prow it open. And Deku and Bakugo, they're like, "Well, shit." Then they notice the bottle on the ground. Bakugo, Deku looking at each other, saying, "May as well enjoy yourselves." As soon as they open the bottle and pour into 2 cups, that's when the portal opens wider. Because I'm gonna say Deku gave a portal opener to Uraraka and Bakugo. And then when they're about to drink it, Uraraka getting mad, saying, "You're gonna do that without me?" Without even knowing. And then the whole class looking at Uraraka. Uraraka saying, "Shit." Jumping through the portal and closing it, but of course, he does it again and like holds the portal open. I'm gonna say desk this time. Deku putting out another cup, and well, they drink until they get All Might there. They don't tell All Might. Well, of course they don't want All Might getting even more mad at Deku, because apparently in his eyes he's a quote air quotes evil. So when they finish with the drink, I'm gonna say Deku whistles. The whole city hears it, and then a limo comes. They throw away the alcohol, drive to the portal again. I'm gonna say this time, All Might came, and he prowled open the portal. They all jump through it to see a whole city. Everyone's shocked, saying, "What the f?" And before anyone else can say anything, they see posters of Deku everywhere, Uraraka and Bakugo, and they're like, something's fishy. They go to the biggest building they see because they're like, might as well. And then when they open the door, they see Deku on a throne doing paperwork and with a crown on his head. And that's when I said, "What's going on here?" Deku spitting out some water he had. Think, how did you open the portal? All Might coming up saying, "It was me." Deku saying, "Of course. It has to be always you. What do you want?" They're all saying, "Where are we?" Deku saying, "My version of Earth." Everyone saying, "Your version of Earth?" Deku saying, "Yes. I made this world a long time ago. Oh my, remember when you broke into my little place? This is the exact same place." Oh my saying, oh. How can you grow this so fast? And like, how many days, weeks? My God. And then Deku says, for these people, it's been, I'm gonna say, 1,000,000,000,000 years, because like they haven't been into that world for like fucking days. And like I said, 4 days in that world and 4 days in My Hero Academia world is like 1 day in that world. And he tells them that. Then Deku says, "Well, since here I may as well, I don't know, grab a drink, do something." Then points out, "Oh, am I saying, get the fuck out?" Oh, am I saying, "Why?" Deku saying, "First, you tried punching me. Second, you tried punching me. Third, you accuse me of being a villain. Not third, but fourth, you're fucking annoying. Fifth, get the hell out." Oh, am I saying, "Make me?" Deku snapping his fingers. Let me try that again. There we go. And then some guards come. Point, I'm gonna say a revolver. One pointing a revolver, two pointing swords, and another one pointing a shotgun at All Might. They are saying, "What did the king say?" All Might putting his hands up, saying, "Okay, okay, okay." Well, he goes back through the portal and Deku closing it this time. Will snap his fingers. Perfect. Deku saying, may as well just teach a class here. So Aizawa, of course, says, well, before they found that bottle of liquor in your backpack, Deku saying, I was gonna return it. I don't think you know, but that fucking bottle was $300,000. Everyone's saying, wait, what? $300,000? Where did you get the money for it? Deku saying, what do you think the currency in this world is? Everyone's saying, no. What is it? Deku saying, there's bronze coins, silver coins, and then there's the gold coins. Then all saying, oh. So you just sold gold coins. Deku saying, oh yeah. So after that, skip to the ULA Sports Festival. Without Deku knowing, because he turned off his sixth sense, because I'm going to say you can do that. Mineta got a quick peek at Uraraka, and then telling Denki, and Denki telling Deku saying, hey, I think Mineta looked at your best friend, and no one knows that they're dating, only Bakugo, Uraraka, and Deku, of course, because like they're best pals by now. So he doesn't kick him through a wall. He grabs him and throws him through every single wall and throwing him to the stadium. And everyone's just seeing a purple grape boy just landing in the middle of there. Everyone's saying, where the hell did he come from? And then as soon as they get there, Mineta's still cold out. Everyone's saying, what happened? Then Deku's saying, that pervert look at you guys again. And I didn't sense it because I thought he learned the lesson the first time. Then Deku grabbing him again, looking him dead in the eye saying, you really, really, really want to test me and go to hell, don't you? Mineta saying, no sir, please sir, have mercy sir. Deku giving the most creepy smile you could say, saying, that's what I thought. Now scram! The Midnight saying, okay, that's over with. Deku, please give our speech. Okay, and as soon as Deku gets up there, Deku pops out his phone and plays a video of All Might saying, you can't become a hero, you basically have a villain power, a villain quirk. And Deku saying, you tell me I could be a hero. That's all I'll be. The #1 hero. And everyone thinks, well, if this guy must be powerful, then he must have an actual villain quirk. So half of them saying, yeah, we seen your quirk. It's all over the news. And the other half saying, what do you mean? He could be a great hero. I think All Might's the one that's wrong. And the whole purge starts, and then Deku turns into the Ghost Rider form, grabs his chain, and then hits the middle of all of them. I want to say, like, there's a little line there. Deku then pulling it back, saying, stop it. I don't care what he said. I couldn't give two shits. I couldn't give two craps. Now just look the other way and pretend that never happened. Do your best, because at the end, I'm going to win. And like, he's in the Ghost Rider form, so he says it in like the cool way. So as soon as the race starts, everyone's crowding the entrance. And as soon as person Mike says go, I'm going to track back a bit, saying, and when Todoroki says, Deku, not Deku, but Midoriya, I'm going to beat you with my ice side. And then I'll prove that I could beat you and that will prove that I could be All Might. Deku, about to laugh there, Uraraka whispering in her ear saying, "Don't do it. You're just gonna make it worse." Deku grabbing Uraraka's ear saying, "Fine, but you owe me for this one." Everyone's saying, What did they whisper to each other? And give me a couple seconds. And they quickly drink something. Crap. I love Arizona. Keep me up though. Alright, as I was saying, yeah, Todoroki and everything. So let's continue going back into the present. Then I'm gonna say this. Basically, as soon as President Mike says, "Alright, go," Deku whistles for his motorcycle, grabs Uraraka, puts her in the back, and starts driving. Which meaning that Uraraka gets second place this time, Deku getting first, of course. And I don't remember how many points the second point is, but I do remember how many points is the first one, 1 million. So Deku, everyone's looking at him, glaring at him, except Uraraka. Uraraka, of course, throwing, I'm gonna say, a peace sign. Uraraka running all the way to Deku saying, "Can we team?" Deku saying, "Okay, sure." Then looking at President Mike saying, "Can we only have one partner?" President Mike saying, "If you have a cloning quirk, I guess so." Then Deku, of course, making the makeshift hammer, pounding it to the ground. Then a portal opens with multiple men coming out. And I'm gonna say, since they killed the Nomu, they brought it back to life. But of course, a type of like demon Nomu. And I was like, wait, is that a Nomu that attacked us? Deku saying, "Nomu, you know what to do." Nomu bowing down to Deku saying, "Yes." Grabbing Uraraka, putting her on her shoulder. And same thing for Deku. And when the thing starts, everyone tries going for Deku, even though he has legitimately a whole army with him. As soon as that happen, the army doesn't have any lethal weapons. They only have bats, I'm gonna say. They're not bats that can kill someone, so. Rubber shotgun. They shoot the rubber shotgun, and I'm gonna say it's okay if the rider goes on the ground this time. So they basically shoot all the riders. And then they're like, "Oh my god, they just killed them." And then they get up saying, "Ow, that hurt." And I'm like, "Oh, wait." And then President Mike screaming at my door saying, What type of weapon are they using?" They're looking at President Mike saying, screaming out, "Rubber bullets." President Mike saying, "Oh, okay." And then President Mike looking at us all saying, "How strong is this kid?" As I was saying, "You could probably take out All Might in a 1v1 if we tried." President Mike saying, okay, got it." So after everything, of course, Deku and Uraraka got the highest points, so after that, Shinso versus Deku. He does get warned, and I don't give a crap about that. He does get warned, but he accidentally talks when he talks about Uraraka saying, Deku saying, "Don't you dare talk about the girl And then he stops. Shinso saying, "Walk out of the ring." And remember, they only seen this fire. I might get another picture showing the blue fire, but until then, I don't want to do it. So as soon as he said that, something weird happened. He turns into his Ghost Rider form, but this time he has the blue flame. Everyone's saying, wait, what is that? And then Sensor says, Midoriya, walk out of the stage. Then Midoriya laughing, saying, Midoriya's not here. I am the spirit, not the spirit. You call these powers quirks, right? Well, I'm the quirk that's been passed down to him. There's been 3 of us. I am the first. And I'm just gonna tell you who this guy is. Johnny Blaze. The original, the best, the one and only. Goddamn Johnny Blaze. Let me check how much battery my phone has. It's 12%. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna waste all your time in the world. And it's only been 20 minutes. Skip. I'm gonna waste all the time in your world. So, Johnny Blaze basically just grabs his chain, wraps it around him, spins him around, and throws him to the wall. Midnight saying, Midoriya won't like us? And then Midoriya comes back saying, what happened? The Johnny saying, I won the match for you. Be thankful. Midoriya saying, who said that? I'm saying, no one said anything. And then Hazuka saying, oh, I'm going insane then. Okay. The Midoriya giving Sensou a hand, but Sensou, of course, being arrogant, throws his hand away and screaming at him, saying, of course you were born with a powerful quirk. And blah 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 blah. Deku was laughing, saying, you think I was born with this quirk? No. I have to work hard for this quirk. Then Sensou saying, wait, just a couple minutes ago before I brainwashed you, you were about to say something. When I was talking about the round girl, you said about the girl that you, and then stopped, of course, because I brainwashed you and everything. But what were you going to say? Deku no Uraraka blushing a bit, saying, nothing. Then all of 1A looks at Uraraka saying, are you two? And then Deku just disappears. Then Never looks at him saying, I like this kid. And then, of course, Todoroki battle. Todoroki with Deku. They start fighting. And then Deku saying, pathetic. I'm only using 50% of my power. Just like you. Todoroki saying, you don't know what I've been through. You know anything. And I'm gonna say Naruto is in this. And I'm gonna say, bitch, you are pulling a Sasuke. I'm gonna say, Todoroki does watch Naruto. He's just not a big fan. He just watches it time to time. Then Todoroki saying, fuck you. And like they're just cursing back to back. They're saying, and they're saying, fuck you. It's like a whole fest is saying, fuck you, no, fuck you. And Todoroki saying, you know what? No, I'm not gonna take this. And then Deku saying, how are you gonna be a hero if you only do your half side? Then your father, that power's not your father's, I meant to say. Yeah, power of yours, as in your father's. It's your power. So use it or not. At the end, you won't stand a chance if you don't go full out. And then of course he gets his flashbacks. And Todoroki getting flames on the right. And Deku starts powering up to the Ghost Rider form. And then Deku runs towards Todoroki. And then, well, like they both know they both don't have enough power to fight. So I'm gonna say this time, Deku, he's in complete control. Then, in the back of his head, he says, Johnny Blaze says, "I will lend you some of my power." And then his flames go blue. And it was like, is that blue flame again? Don't tell me Johnny's back. Or not Johnny, but don't tell me that Spirit's back again. Then Deku's saying, I'm in full control this time. Let's end this, Todoroki. And both starts, and Cement tries making walls, but like both the walls are like going on fire because like that's how hot it is. And as soon as both fists collide, I want to say this is the first time they both had a broken bone. Then I would say that attack was powerful. The Ghost Rider cannot be killed though, so yeah. Well, in the Ghost Rider form, it cannot be killed. Okay. So they're both dragged into the infirmary. Deku winning, of course, because I want to say Todoroki was out of the ring this time. And then Deku goes up to his next match, and I'm gonna switch it up a bit, saying it was Bakugo versus Ida, and now it's Deku versus Uraraka. And then as soon as they get to the ring, as soon as not President Mike, but Midnight says go, Deku bows down saying, I quit. Everything, wait, what? Uraraka blushing a bit saying, don't do that. Deku saying, Uraraka's my girlfriend, I can never hurt her. All the girls seeing a loyal man, I believe Kirishima, his name is, saying, that's so manly. Bago in the background just laughing his ass off. Todoroki saying, who cares? And that's it. Deku leaves on purpose because he doesn't want to touch Uraraka. And plus he just wants to get a drink. You know, just a teeny tiny drink. Not that big of a drink, just probably like a half shot glass. Uraraka blushing red. Just saying, why did you do that? And it floats in the air. Okay. So, of course Uraraka loses, but I'm gonna say, she does get third place. Uraraka being kind of sad because she couldn't do third or first. But Deku, of course, comforting her, saying, you did good. Uraraka saying, you could have done better if you didn't quit. Deku saying, it's my job as your boyfriend to keep you happy. Am I not correct? Uraraka saying, yes. So, next day comes, and what's God again? I hate my brain thinking. God damn it. Okay. Now I remember. Okay. So the internships. This one's gonna be going through fast, cause like the Ghost Rider has an ability I extremely love. And he's gonna use it against Dane. Give me 1 second. My head. God damn it. No, I'll fix that later. Okay. So basically, same thing happens, except I want to say he does go with Deku says, who should I go with? And I'm gonna say that instead of going with anyone, Deku just goes by himself. I'm gonna say he does go with what's his name again? Endeavor and that. Endeavor's agency. Boom. Done. Got it. So, after everything, um, oh yeah, if you guys know anyone that could give me an intro, because I'm too lazy to edit or find anyone, can you please tell me? I'm too lazy. Please. Yeah. Either way, continuing. So, as soon as they get to the agency, everyone automatically notices that was saying, "Isn't that the kid who beat Endeavor's son and everything?" And everyone's like crowding Deku. Todoroki will continue walking. Deku's like, "Help me! Help me!" Todoroki looking at him, giving a big smile, saying, "Suffer." Deku's like, "Mother." Then Endeavor comes out saying, "What's all the ruckus about?" See Deku saying, "Oh, okay, now I get it, now I get it." Endeavor saying, "Everyone move, 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 move." And then, of course, they do some test on Deku saying, "I want to see how hot your fire can go." And I don't really want to go through how hot the fire can go through, so I'm just going to say it could burn. I'm going to say it could leave a... No, I'm going to say it does melt diamond, because I'm going to say Endeavor had a small diamond on him. So he said, "Okay, burn this." I see. And he does melt it. Because hellfire. That's spicier than fucking... That's spice. That shit's hot. I'm pretty sure if I got burned by it right now, I'll just burn in an instant. So let's continue. So as soon as they go on patrol around Hosu City, I believe it's called. Sorry, stretching. Okay. As soon as they go to Hosu City, the Nomus appear. They go saying, "This can be useful." Then he brings out a small army with bullets. And then he orders the men to stay near Endeavor and help him out. And Endeavor saying, "Where are you going?" They were saying, "There's a friend of mine's out here. I need to go see if he's okay." And I'm gonna say, for a couple of weeks when everyone's asleep, he was contacting Johnny Blaze, and Johnny Blaze did tell him everything about the blue fire. I'm gonna say some other things. It should be hotter than the fire he has, and also it could heal people. Okay? So as soon he finds Ida's on the ground, about to die, because of Stain, gonna slice his ass up like a pizza pie. Gonna, slice his ass up. Deku comes up, saves him, and then looks at Stain saying, "You're about to hurt my friend. No one could get away with that. I'm gonna protect every single person here right now, even if it means laying down my life, because that's what true heroes should do." And Stain saying, "I like you, kid. You have the potential of being a hero." And then Deku sees that guard down for like just a nanosecond, and that's all he needed. He disappears and reappears in front of Stain, grabs him by the neck, and says these words. Give me one second. "Your soul is stained by the blood of the innocent. Feel their pain." And then, I'm not gonna say he doesn't die, he just gets knocked out. And then they just hear screaming and screaming. And Deku wraps him around the chain and, chains him. And that's how I'm gonna say everyone heard that, including Endeavor. Holy crap. My phone's at 10%, but I'll continue going because I just want to do this for fun. So at the end, they drag Stain outside. Endeavor saying, "Did you take him out? Is he dead? He looks dead." Deku was saying, no, I have an ability called the Pendant Stare. I use every single sin they had against them, which puts them in an endless loop of all the pain and suffering they did. And it never said, you could take him out of this, right? Deku was like, yeah, I can. And then Deku gets, caught by the Nomu type bird. But this time, instead of Stain saving him, Stain saving him to one of his men that shot the bird down. And then I'm gonna say he had some doctors with him, so the doctors like dragging the Nomus inside the, you know, into the world that Deku made. And then never saying, "Hey, you stop! What are you doing with that body?" Then the scientist saying, I'm gonna take it into this portal and experiment on it to see what type of powers he has and everything." And another saying that at least leave one of the bodies for us. And I want Deku to keep the one that flies, so he just gives one of the other abominations to Endeavor. And then Deku looks disappointed at Ida saying, "We're going to see your brother tonight. I don't give a crap." Ida saying, "Okay, fine." Then, as soon as they get to Ida's brother, Deku put the blue fire on Tenya Ida, I believe. No, not Tenya Ida. I think that's Ida's name. I legit forgot his name. Oh my god. Okay, just Ida's brother. Okay. He puts a blue fire on Ida's brother. And then Ida's saying, Why are you burning him?" And then Ida's brother saying, "Wait, I don't feel the fire." Ida's saying, "Wait, what?" And then he's saying, "What do you do to him?" Deku's saying, "Just look." And then Ida's brother's like, "Wait, I could feel my legs." And then Ida's saying, "Wait, did you just heal him?" Deku's saying, "Yes, it's been a new fire I've been working with. And your brother was a good test for me." Ida's brother getting up saying, thank you, you just saved my life. You saved my job, you saved everything. Thank you very much." Deku's saying, "Yeah, no problem." And Uraraka being scared for, Deku. And then, I'm gonna say the dog cop saying, "What you did back there was dangerous. You could have gotten yourself killed, kids." And then he says, "Endeavor will be taking the credit." And then as soon as you about to say credit, Endeavor said, "No. These guys will take responsibility of the things they did. I would rather die than take credit from someone who actually saved 2 lives today." And I'm gonna say, Endeavor has a newfound respect for Deku after everything he did. Like, single-handedly take out a hero killer. I'm gonna drink some water quickly. And then Endeavor thinks, like, this boy deserves all the credit. I don't deserve crap. Then everyone being shocked saying, "Endeavor, are you sure about this?" Endeavor looking at them saying, "Yes, I'm sure." And then everyone knows that Deku beat Stain as soon as they get to school. Well, Uraraka, of course, tackling Deku through. I'm gonna say Uraraka got super strength because of Deku. I'm gonna say Deku gave her some of his fire, and I'm gonna say she accidentally ate it and gave her a bit of super strength, despite the not. They don't want this part to happen. So, as soon as he sat down, Uraraka basically tackles him through the wall. Deku saying, "Son of a bitch!" and then falls all the way down to the ground, making a huge crater. Uraraka crying, saying, "You stupid, stupid idiot! Why would you do that?" Deku hugging Uraraka, and then Nozawa saying, "Are you okay?" Deku saying, "Yeah, can I get like a 30-minute break?" I was all feeling kind of bad because like this kid just fell off a goddamn window, saying, "Just because I feel bad for you right now, sure." They were saying thank you, and just takes Uraraka through the portal to the 30-minute timer and quickly slap. Well, I'm gonna say a 25-minute timer, so they could get ready and everything. Nothing spicy happens yet, at least. So at the end, they wake up. They fix their clothes, cause pretty sure after making a huge crater in the ground, there's gonna be some rubble on there, and breaking through a wall. And you guys are saying, how is he gonna pay for this? Remember, his currency in this world is fucking gold. So I'm gonna wait until that timer reaches an hour, because I'm gonna waste a fucking hour of your time of listening to me. So congratulations, you just wasted almost an hour of listening to my goddamn voice. Congratulations, you played yourself. As I was saying, after everything, Deku picks up Uraraka, puts her in her seat, and pays Azawa, I'm gonna say, $50,000 for the crater and everything. And then Azawa saying, "We're gonna have an exam. Whoever, well, you guys have time to train and everything, blah 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 blah." And then, of course, Monoma, I believe his name is, Minga cock himself saying, "Oh my god, it's class 1A, blah blah blah." And then he's talking about each one individually. Then he was the Uraraka. He says, "Look at your dumb round face." Mako saying, "Boy, you better run." Monoma saying, "Why?" And then Deku punching him through a wall, sitting back down, and started eating again. Uraraka looking at him saying, "You didn't have to do that." They're saying, "Of course I had to. I ain't gonna let anyone talk to you like that." Monoma right there just like in the day saying, "What happened?" And then, of course, Class 1B started hating Deku, saying, "Why did you do that?" Deku looking at them with a death stare, saying, "If you got a problem with it, I'm pretty sure my foot would love to hear it." And Class 1A automatically sitting, not Class 1A, Class 1B automatically sitting down. So, the test comes. Deku and Uraraka are driving together this time, and they see that Deku has a motorcycle. And they're like, "Oh, yeah. I remember he has a motorcycle." And then they're like, "Why are you driving here so late? You missed the bus." Then Deku says Uraraka accidentally, forgot something because we were studying last night in my house, and she forgot something. It was a textbook, and we didn't know if we were gonna, continue, not studying, but working today. So we looked everywhere around the house, and we found it on the couch. And then I was saying, "Oh, okay." Meta giving that pervy look. Then Deku soccer kicking him again. Football kicking him again. And then everyone's saying, "Did he give the pervy look?" Deku saying 2 reasons. 1, yes, and 2, I felt like it. It always brings a joy. It always brings a smile to my face, just knowing that I could kick that great bastard. And then after that, of course, everything goes the same except for this part. I wanna, throw a couple chili peppers in there into the blender. Instead of Bakugo versus, Bakugo Deku versus All Might, it's gonna be All Might versus Deku, 1v1. And then Deku turns into the Ghost Rider, grows a bit, then looks All Might dead in the eye saying, well, let's see who's stronger. The survival of the fittest. So Deku getting ready. And then when the buzzer rings, All Might automatically throws a 100 Detroit smash at Deku's face, sending him flying. Everyone's saying, is he dead? Did he die? What? Then Deku getting up with barely a scratch on his face saying, wow, that's the first thing you actually did to damage me. Deku turning into a Ghost Rider. Then All Might tried punching him again. His skull comes off. Everyone screaming, oh my god, he just killed. And then Deku's hand going up, going down, grabbing the head. And with his jaw dehinge. And then Deku snaps it back in place, putting his head in front of All Might saying, well, not saying, but moving his fingers saying, and then punching All Might through the whole fucking city. Then, of course, Deku grabbing his chain and spinning around all the buildings, almost knocking them out. But, of course, All Might ain't going down that easy. And those 100%, no, I'm going to say he actually breaks his bone this time. I'm going to say he does a 1,000,000% Detroit Smash. And Deku throws his version of a Detroit Smash, but this time instead of making a tornado, it's a flaming tornado. They will flash, and you can already guess who wins this battle, because of course All Might's almost close to, just knocking out right then. So All Might knocks out. Deku puts the handcuffs on him, saying, I guess I win. And of course, Uraraka clapping, the only one there clapping with Bakugo, I'm gonna say. And I was saying, and everyone just dumbfounded, jaws on the floor basically. Saying, how did he just beat the number one hero? I'm not stopping until that timer reaches in a goddamn hour. Let's continue, even though I have to do it all the way to one for all. Not one for all for one. But okay, let's continue. So, the mall. So everyone's saying, yeah, I think we should go to the mall. And Deku, of course, Uraraka, this time they're not running away because, well, they're dating and everything. Deku, in the pharmacist's place, hoping to get some, something, snack. Then the doctor, saying, is that your girlfriend? Deku nodding at him, saying, yes. And then, well, the pharmacist saying, whoa, we got a 50% discount on condoms. Deku looking at him saying, are you fucking serious? And I was saying, I'm buying one for him. Deku saying, no, don't you even fucking dare. And then he already bought it. Deku saying, I fucking hate you, Mineta. Mineta saying, you too. And then Uraraka saw all of this. She's blushing red crimson. Not even red crimson. Blood. She's basically been dripping blood. No, not dripping, but sweating bullets. She could actually make bullets out of those goddamn sweats. She'll probably be making millions by now. Like, she'd probably be sweating, like, actual bullets. Shootable bullets, all that shit. And Deku just hides it in his pocket, saying, okay, so pretend I never made that purchase. after Mineta made that purchase. Just continue off. And then Shigaraki grabs Uraraku's throat, saying, "Hello there. I think we should have a little chat." Oh yeah, I also forgot his name, Deku's form. Not his form, but his name. I'm gonna say, of course, the name of the form. Then not his form, but the name for his hero name is, of course, the Ghost Rider. Anyone understand, right? Yeah. But then Todoroki saying, that means why did he not name your court Ghost Rider? Deku saying, I knew it was cool for a name, but I thought it would be cool for a name, not a quirk name. But I know it would sound cool for a quirk name, but I thought it would sound cool for a hero name. Todoroki saying, true. And then of course now we're back in the present time. So yeah, Deku looking Shigaraki at the guy saying, "Let her go. We could just settle this." And then Shigaraki was about to say, uh, 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 let's just talk. But before he said, let's just talk, one of the men goes up behind Shigaraki, bonks him on the head, knocking him out, Deku saying, I think he's all tuckered out. Then a black portal appears, and then throws him through the portal. Deku, of course, calling the police. And then they're checking if Uraraka's okay. Deku, of course, next to her. And yes, the parents are, Urachako's parents are out. They're in, like, I don't know, United States, I'm gonna guess. I don't remember where they are. Almost an hour, okay. I think I should be able to do summer camp. That's great. I'm gonna do the whole fucking series. Not the fourth, maybe later. Maybe we watch that one. As I was saying. So yeah. Yeah. They call the police. Izuku's mom comes in saying, my baby boy, are you okay? Then Ochako comes out. Is Inko saying, Izuku, is this your girlfriend? Both of them blushing like just a little bit, saying yes. And then Inko saying, why did you never introduce me? That's mean. Izuku saying, I'm sorry, Mom. And I'm gonna say the cat, I believe there is a cat there. I forgot what his name is, but I'm just gonna call him Officer Kitty Cat. Officer Kitty Cat drives them. Then Izuku saying, I think you should stay with me this time, because after what I saw, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try hunting you down again and try using you against me. And then Inko looking, saying, are you sure that's all? Izuku just knowing what he says, oh shit. And then Uraraka blushing a bit, saying, oh, okay. And then they go to Uraraka's place, grab all her shit, then go to Izuku's house. Inko says, make yourself at home, Ochako. And then Izuku is saying, okay, let me go bring out the mattress. Well, not mattress, but sleeping bag. Uraraka saying, you don't have to. Izuku stops her right there, right then, saying, no, you are going to sleep on my bed, and I'm going to sleep on the floor. No questions, no buts, nothing. And then that night is just awkward as hell. None of them could sleep. I'm going to say like 1 a.m. And then Uraraka saying, Deku-kun, are you awake? Deku saying, yes, Uraraka. And I'm going to say, I feel kind of cold. Deku saying, you want me to go get another blanket? Uraraka saying, no, can you, come up here with me? And then Deku just says, by, like swallowing the saliva, saying, okay. And like they're both cuddling. And then one thing leads to another. And let's just say they use the item that Mineta bought for them. So, Uraraka at the end saying, that was great, but I have to go to school tomorrow. Deku saying, Summer, why do you have to go to school? Uraraka saying, because I promised the girls that I'll go with them to the pool. And then Deku saying, oh, okay. And then when they wake up, Deku sees it's like 7. I'm going to say Uraraka has to go at 8:30. And, of course, Deku getting a knock from Denki and Mineta. They saying, hey man, you want to come to the pool? Deku looking at Mineta saying, okay, sure, I don't really care. I'm just go get my crap and I'm gonna get ready. Then he wakes up with Uraraka. Uraraka saying, morning. Deku saying, morning, Sleeping Beauty. Get up, rise and shine. So, of course, Uraraka and Deku eat quickly because I'm going to say they close the door. Because, Uraraka's probably in a fucking barely even dressed. He's probably in like a panties and a shirt. I'm going to say she's probably wearing right now. Then Dinky and Mineta, without even knocking or saying anything, just open the door. And they see Uraraka in a shirt. And they're not going to see what she's wearing under. Dinky and Mineta saying, wait, what? Deku saying, oh, get out. By slamming the door, Dinky and Mineta, knowing they had to tell the class, they ran to her UA, telling everyone. And then, I'm going to say, Midoriya's mom, Inko, is, hanging out with everyone. And is probably going to be out for a couple of days. So Deku boards up the house with the Uraraka and everything. And then they're like, okay, you want to order some pizza? Uraraka's saying, yeah, sure. They order the pizza got delivered. And that's when they hear another knock on the door saying, let us in. They were saying, gosh, we barely got to enjoy pizza. Bakugo saying, let us in. We know what you did and we wanted some details, Deku. And Deku saying, shit. Uraraka, remember that escape plan I always had? Just in case this ever happened? Uraraka saying, yes. Then I activate it. Uraraka saying, okay. Deku saying, go into our room. Look behind my computer. There should be some keys there. Grab it, then I come to my bed. There should be a board there. Open the board. Use the key for the safe. Then grab those keys, give them to me, and then my bike should be in the back. This bike is faster than any bike that I've ever gotten. Uraraka saying, okay, does all the steps. And then, as soon as I figure out to get out, I'm going to say Todoroki freezes the doorknob and says, get them! Uraraka, Deku, seeing the whole class 1A there, except the guy that can speak to animals there, because he wants no part in this. So Uraraka and Deku, they jump out the window, landing on the bike, starting it up, and Deku realizing shit, it has no gas. Deku saying, oh well, we fucked. So the boys grab Deku, the girls grab Uraraka, and then they're interrogating Deku in his room. And I'm gonna say he isn't the biggest fan of All Might ever since that day. So He got nothing. He got nothing. Only got some books, a computer, and a few posters. Probably one poster of All Might to look normal. A couple posters. One poster of Endeavor. I'm gonna say Gang Orca. And yeah, I'm saying okay, normal. And then they grab. I'm gonna say the chain that Deku had, tie him up, and everything. And they're saying, we want every single juicy detail. Deku's saying, fuck no. And then they do the same thing with Uraraka saying, we want every single juicy detail. Uraraka saying, never. And I'm gonna say, they didn't beat them up, but they're gonna, they're about to. They really want to torture them, saying, tell us the details. And then Deku's coming out, Code Blue! Only Uraraka and Deku know this. And then a portal opens below them. Deku breaking the chains, well, not breaking them, but slipping out of them, sticking the middle finger at all of them, saying, fuck you. And then just remembering, oh fuck, Bakugo has a remote. Shit. So we're just gonna skip to the bus, because, you already know, they're gonna say everything, because, they don't want this to happen all day. And then, Mineta making a perfect joke saying, I think they're up on night. Deku grabbing Mineta, going home to the bus saying, I don't think I heard you. I think my foot would love to hear you again. Mineta saying, okay, sorry. And then runs all the way to the back of the bus. Everyone, playing Uno, doing everything, reading books, nerd. Oh, nothing. And then they get to the training camp. Everything happens. This is the biggest difference. And Deku wishes for his motorcycle. I'm gonna say he could customize the motorcycle any way he wants. And he makes an extra holder. Uraraka going into the back. And then Bakugo going into the side. And I'm gonna say Todoroki, Jiro, Momo, Kaminari, and Mineta grab onto the bike as soon as he drived, leaving the rest saying, what the fuck? And well, of course, they made it to the camp first. Everything happens, but here's the biggest difference. Bakugo does not get, okay, I'm just gonna say he doesn't get kidnapped. So Deku has a good reason of fighting one for all. Not one for all for one. So, after all that, basically almost everything happens the same. But Deku doesn't end up in the hospital because of his dumbass not learning how to fucking control fucking one for all. Now, it ain't his fault. It's All Might's fault. He should fucking taught him like a real teacher. I'm just kidding. It's not my fault. They should have learned it easier. Either way, let's continue. I think it's been an hour. Yeah, it's been an hour. But I'm gonna continue because I really want to waste your time. Yay, I'm a good man. I'm a good person. You see how good I am? Hopefully I'm being forced to do this. I'm just kidding. So basically, I'm probably just gonna end this series as soon as I finish this video. But I don't know. It's gonna be part 3. And it's probably gonna be all from the parts all mixed together. So, well. Fuck, I keep forgetting his name. I think it's Kaminari. I was gonna say Red Riot. I'm probably gonna call them all by their nicknames for their hero names or just their real names. So Red Riot saying, I think we should go help Bakugo. Deku saying, I'm going, but I'll probably go by myself. Uraraka saying, no, if you're going, I'm going too. So we're gonna jump skip when they're behind the wall. Of course, All Might fighting. All Might saying, if I die, I know he'll be able to save us. Be able to save him. Then he screams out at the top of his lungs, I'm sorry, Izuku Midoriya, for what I said that day. And almost dies right there and then. Deku saying, that's all I wanted to hear. Deku running towards All For One. Of course, All For One saying, "You might have an interesting quirk. Maybe I'll take it for myself." Because he's been hearing about Deku's. Can everyone hear? Can everyone do this with me? Put 2 fingers up, the index, the pointer finger, and the middle finger, and do quote unquote quirk. Because we all know this shit ain't no quirk. So, yeah. So, when when All For One starts fighting Deku, All For One grabs his head and starts taking his quirk. And remember, his quirk is Fixer. So, let me say something. All For One ain't getting shit. And if you didn't hear me that time, let me repeat it. All For One ain't getting shit. I'm probably gonna have to put this fucking shit on fucking 18 years and older. Probably. Hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize me, for love of God. I just started. So let's continue. So at the end, everyone's saying, wait, as a kid from a sports festival, he has the power to rival All Might. So he's basically 2 All Mights in one thing. Then Deku starts laughing, saying, "I'm sorry, you guys. I have lied to you this whole time. This quirk is no quirk. It's a power. Power that can go toe to toe with the devil himself." Everyone will be in shock, saying, "What?" And then Deku turns into the Ghost Rider. And then All For One just looking scared, like this guy's about to shit his pants, scared. Then Deku, I'm gonna say, he had permission to, like, probably take a couple arms, probably his limbs, everything. Just like make sure he never uses quirk again. And that's what he basically did. He grabs his chain, rips both his arms off with his legs, then looks into his eyes. Well, I'm gonna say he heals All For One so he has his eyes back again, saying, "Your soul is stained by the blood of the innocent. Feel their pain." Then All For One. Man, this guy is screaming. I'm pretty sure if he screamed that loud, I'm pretty sure America, where I live, the good old USA, I'll probably call a complaint saying, yes. Shut the fuck up, man. So, after All For One done screaming, the press start running towards Deku, and they see All Might. Then Deku starts running to All Might, saying, "All Might, are you okay?" All Might looking at him, saying, "I'm sorry." Deku saying, "Don't waste your voice. I can heal you." And then before All Might dies, of course, Deku sets him on fire. Everyone trying to hitting him, saying, "Why did you do it?" Tenya Ida saying, "Stop it, look." Everyone looking at All Might saying, "How is he? I thought he..." They were saying, "A blue fire you saw me use was the fire of an angel. That fire basically can heal anyone for the break of death." Negatively for me, before All Might died, I was able to heal him. So, yeah. So, everyone's saying, "What's your name? Who are you?" Midoriya saying, "My name is Zuko Midoriya, and I am the Ghost Rider." So I'm gonna leave it off here. If you can see from me right there, it's fucking 4:40. I want to get my sleep. I set a timer for this shit, and I'm gonna quickly check if this fucking video is audio. Have a lovely day, and goodbye.